Hey, what's up guys? It's Sunday afternoon out here in the shop in Texas, and thought I'd take a second and do this little video clip because I get asked a lot about the bench I have here. So I thought I would just talk about it real quick. So as you can see, it's the Sjobergs. This is a Swedish bench. It's the Elite 2000, and I've had it for about a year now. Pretty sturdy bench. I call it my IKEA bench because, like a lot of stuff you can buy from IKEA, this thing comes in just a big giant box of parts. So there's a little bit of work involved with putting it together, but once I got it together, I was pretty impressed with the way the quality of the overall bench here. So I thought I would just talk about this real quick. Some of the quickest features, like it comes with this, this is a metal anvil that fits into the dog holes right here. So I can use that to bang out some metal parts and things like that, which I have to do occasionally, especially when we're building these pull cabanas that we do here. They have a canvas awning on them, and we have to shape the end of the rods and stuff. So this comes in pretty handy for that. Comes with this. The dog holes are 1 inch, and it comes with this really nice this hold down. It's not like your traditional hold down where you just hammer it with the hammer, but I find that I appreciate the hand screw a lot more than my old style that I used to have. So that was a nice feature there. And then it comes with these 4 1-inch dogs that work really nice with these vises. But the biggest thing about it that I really like the most, and the reason I decided to go ahead and get one of these rather than build one, other than the time, yes, of course, I could build probably a much nicer bench than this. It wouldn't be much cheaper than buying this one, and the time involved with it would have been, it would take a long time for me to build something like this in here, and I got other things I'd rather be doing. So putting together the IKEA bench was a good option for me. Now, the storage is another great feature. I got a space underneath the top right here where I can keep a lot of things that I don't grab very often, so that's handy. It's got 2 vises. Now here's the thing about this, with these vises, and I'll show you this in a second, but the way these vises are engineered here, it's not a single rod where I have to put a spacer on one side if I'm clamping something on the other end here, which you do when you have some longer pieces maybe. It doesn't rack. It rides on 2 rails with the screw in the middle, and it's very sturdy, and I can tighten it up very tightly on one side without the jaw racking on me, so I don't have to do anything special to deal with that, so that's nice. And the thing that impressed me the most is the weight of this. It's all held together. I can unbolt it. It's all held together with screws, so I can flat pack it and put it in the truck if I have to move it or anything like that later on. But the fact that it's so heavy, and I do a lot of hand planing, and I'm kind of a big guy, man. I weigh like 260 pounds, and with me sitting up here working on this bench, it doesn't move. I can't rack it when working with my hand tools up here. It stays right here, it doesn't move. And that's something that's really important to me, so I appreciate that. And then I put bench casters on it, so when I do need to move it, as you can see, it's sitting here in front of the door, so if I do need to move it, it comes up on the wheels very easily and I can roll it around, but I think it weighs like 500 pounds or something, 300 pounds. But I just wanted to talk about this. I get asked about it. It's it's a flat pack furniture like you get from IKEA when you get it. But once you get it together, you can do a lot of work with it. I'll include a few pictures of some of the stuff that I've done with, like clamp panels here and hand plane them and work the track saw and trim panels off and do different things like that. And so far, it's been very, very nice to have in here. And like I said, it saved me a lot of time from having to build one. I got it, they delivered it and dropped it off back here at the shop, and I put it together in about an hour. So, for a couple $1,000 in an hour of my time, I have a very versatile bench that fits perfectly in my small shop here. So, pretty much worth it to me. For those of you guys that are looking at these Sjobergs benches, I know they got a bad rap. I heard a lot of stuff about them. But if you want to get more detail about the features of this, check out Stumpy Nub's channel. He did a pretty in-depth dive into this bench right here, which was one of the deciding factors for me to get one and try it. And after a year of working in here with it, I'm pretty happy that I did, because this bench has been great for me. So if you're interested in thinking about it, not a bad investment. For me, it was well worth the money in our shop and the work that we do here. All right, guys, so we're just talking about these vices right here. And you can see that the jaw is nice. It's a beefy jaw. It's all made out of, this is English birch, I believe it is. And the jaws, the screw has coarse threads. It opens up rather quickly. It doesn't have a quick release like a lot of the other vice hardware out there that you can get. But the thing that I like about these the most, besides how beefy they are, this is all metal frame. And this vise is guided by these two rails, instead of usually just like the other ones just have one, where the vise can rack back and forth on the ends here. So like when I'm trying to work on something on its end here, and I can clamp it up in the vise, the jaw doesn't rack over, so there's no need to add spacers or anything like that. That jaw grips that nice and tight, and notice how it's not racking or anything like that, so there's no need to keep spacers or anything like that for that. And the dog holes are really nice. When I put something in here and clamp it down, it stays there, so I can hand plane it, carve on it, chisel, whatever. Great for hand tool work. It's beautiful vices on this bench. For the bad rap they get from being these European benches, this particular model here is very sturdy and very heavy, and I appreciate a lot of the features that are in it for the work that I do here and build a lot of furniture. So a lot of it requires a lot of handwork, and this has been a really nice addition to our shop here. So if you're thinking about it, take a look at these. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised with some of the quality of this.